We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Jack, the Manasseh Mauler Dempsey. If you want to call yourself the best, you've got...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
These two have certainly talked the talk now that... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Hook misses. That jab scores. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Down goes Jack Dempsey. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me that.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put him down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
That hook won't score. Tyson Fury just got rocked. Do you believe this? 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Great round.
And there's the bell for round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Right on the button with that right hand. There's a counter shot. How about that time counter shot? You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Do you believe what we're seeing? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Dempsey in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage
Stop.
so far, but...
Stop. It's not yours.
And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto
What'd I say?
is,
No.
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. And Dempsey goes down. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
That will do it. They want no more. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel, and that will do. I'm Todd Grisham, and not a bad day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Dimitri Bivol, 174 pounds. Here comes Dimitri Bivol, one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world today. He's as humble as he is dominating, the light heavyweight champion of the world. Here comes the pride of Wales. You are looking at an absolute legend, the longest reigning super middleweight champion in 20 opponents.
This bout is scheduled for 8.
How will these two...
Connection so bad in this man from the United States.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. The perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. The perfect counter lands. Do you believe this? We wanted action, and they are delivering. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. On to the second round. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Nice defense on that hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
Terrorized them into not wanting to throw a punch because they don't even see the shot leaving.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. The straight right just misses. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Vivo in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for... Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Misses with the straight left. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get caught to rhythm, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And he scores with the counter. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Vivo in that last round. Well, we're entering depth. There's the bell to start round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
A perfect counter shot. We've never seen Bivol hurt quite like this. What's going to happen? And Bivol is on the canvas. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so
not
far.
hitting though.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
Shot from the gods, they say.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. On to the 5th we go. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Misses with the straight left. They blocked that right hook. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these... Oh, wait a minute! Oh, what a shot! Dimitri Bivol in some serious trouble here. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Oh, Bivol now stumbling and bumbling. Is he going to go down? Let's talk about Bivol in that last round. What a huge...
Forget about that round. It's through this round or ride it out. Go out.
Let's start the 6th. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
They stop the hook there. The Pride of Wales in some real trouble. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still in the fight.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, then he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's time for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Deciding to let it all. Dimitri Bivol just got knocked down. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
That's lights out right there.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
One bar connection. Mother telling me I need to learn how to box. Like, huh?